down. Really solid through your core. Good, pressing back. Squeeze back. Let's go for 3, for 2, and 1. Hold it right here, little pulses, and pulse, and pulse. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Shake the shoulders. Lovely. We have one more step, a little bit different. Palm stays down. Elbows, press back and back. Little tiny pulses. Just press and press and press. For 5, the shoulders should be talking now. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Whoo, shake those out. Maybe give them a little wiggle each side. Jump them upside or up and down. Nice. Let's take a nice little twist. Looking behind. And then twist the other direction. Getting a nice little twist. Nice. Let's bring those legs out nice and long to the corners of your mat. If you need to bend your knees, please do. That's perfectly fine. Sitting up nice and tall, maybe getting your tush out from underneath you. Let's tuck the chin, roll the spine. We're just gonna walk it on out as far as you can. Getting that nice hamstring stretch, and then walking your spine all the way back up. Tucking the chin, we're walking it all the way out. And walking it all the way back. We'll do that just one more time. Let's hold at the base. Walking it out. We can go a little bit further. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walking it all the way back. Rolling up your spine. Inhale the arms. Exhale, twist and rotate all the way down towards the opposite toe. Go twist and reach. You are welcome to bend your knees if you need to. Twist, seated, soft, reach. Good, really rounding through the spine as we arc and reach towards that toe. Good, round, reach. Let's do 2 more times. Good, 1 in each direction. Twist, maybe each time go a little bit further. Use your breath, exhale. Inhale to stand. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and bring those hips forward. Feet to the ground. We're gonna roll the spine on back. So you can grab for the first one. Let's grab the backs of the sides. Roll your spine down. Let's bring those arms up over your head. Tap your arms on the floor, and then tucking the chin, rolling the spine all the way back up. Let's just fold forward. So we'll do that a few more times. You can grab the backs of your thighs if you have that strength in your belly. Let's roll it down 1 vertebra at a time. Arms reach over your head. Belly is engaged. Tuck the chin, rolling the spine all the way up to a little forward fold. Good, rolling back. So we do keeping that C curve with the spine. Nice, and rolling up. Little fold, last time this way, and then we're gonna straighten our backs up. Good. Tap the floor with those arms, get that roll of that openness in the shoulders. Lovely, sit it up nice and tall. All right, lengthen those legs a little bit more. Let's go into more of those full roll downs. You can keep a subtle bend in the knees when you go lay down. You're welcome to have straight legs. So arms reach in front of you, nice tall spine to start. Tucking the pelvis under, so right here, pulling the belly in, rolling through the low back. Legs might go long here, keep the belly engaged. Good, arms touch the floor. Roll it all the way up, chin tucks. 1 vertebra at a time. You're welcome to bend your knees and allow for that assistance. Good, tucking the pelvis, rolling the spine. Good, arms top the floor. Keep those ribs down, belly is engaged. It does not give up there. It's not a resting part. Good, maybe the arms reach to the sky this time. Good, rolling down 1 vertebra at a time. Arms touch the floor, tucking the chin, rolling the spine all the way up. We have actually 1 more after this. Good, let's roll it on down in the rhythm. Roll it on up, beautiful. Good, let's come into a halfway roll down and all the way lift. Halfway, tuck the pelvis under. Good, all the way lift. Nice, 1 more time. All the way lift this last time. We pulse it right here. Active belly, you're welcome to grab the backs of your thighs if you need to. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it all the way up, round it forward, bend your knees for just a moment. Lovely. And we're gonna open the chest, sit up nice and tall. You're welcome to stay right here. Or if you would like to lean back, a little hinge, open the heart, reach, and sit up nice and tall. Good. We're just diving right into the core here. Good. Reach. You didn't get all my extra warm-ups today on the feet. Good. And reach. Let's go 3. Different order. And 2. Nice. We're going to come onto our backs in a moment. And 1. Good. Come on up. Roll it all the way down. Go ahead and grab your weights here. If you don't want to use weights, that is totally fine. Bring those heels in nice and tight. The weights are going to reach towards the scap. So the tailbone is on the mat right now. We have a nice neutral spine here. We're going to roll it up. So tucking the pelvis, the weights to the sky. Tucking the pelvis, rolling the hips up 1 vertebra at a time, all the way up. The weights will just stay here for right now. And then rolling your spine all the way down. So, or just your hands up to the sky. You're welcome to have them down towards your side as well. So lifting and lowering really solid through the core. Tucking the pelvis, rolling the spine all the way up, squeezing your backside. Try to keep those thighs closer together. Go ahead, just gently rolling through the spine. Let's go a few more times, and then we'll add the arms. Good, let's go 2. And 1. Next time you hold it up, I want you to pulse those hips. The weights are still up. Once we start to hinge again, we're going to open up into a fly. So little pulses here, lifting those hips. Nice little lift and lift. Strong belly, ribs are knitted down for 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to hinge. Now the weights are going to come down to your sides. I need to move over a little bit. The couch is in the way. And then lift. So soft bends in the elbows. And then the weights come right over the chest. Good. So the hands, you can also do this without the weights, just adding those arms. Good. Only good. Squeezing into the pecs, pushing those shoulder blades into the mat. We're just hinging now. So with our bridge goes the weight. Lift and lower. Let's go for 4. Breathe in 3. Lift and lower. Nice for 2. And 1. Weight stay up. Back to our pulses. And pulse. We're going to do pullovers next. Little pulses. And pulse. And pulse. Keep those hips lifted for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're welcome to bring the weights together or keep them separated. The weights are going to fall over your head. Keep your ribs down. You're going to tap and lift straight to the sky with your hips. So the hips go down, the weights go overhead. The hips come up, the weights come up. Good. So different variations. This is a serratus exercise. We're working the serratus muscles that line your side body. They're like swords. Hence the serratus name here. It's amazing for pulling the scapula back into place. Good. So keeping the ribs down is really important here. You're going to be working different muscles. Squeeze, lift. Good. Those buns should be talking by now. Let's go for 3. For 2. Hold it right here. Back to our pulses. Little pulses. Lift. Lift. Are your knees separated? Make sure they're closer together. They're not touching. They're just closer together. Let's go for 4, 3, 2. Triceps. Here we go. Bend the elbows. The elbows are going to be pointing straight towards the sky. We're just going to bend and straighten. We're still going with those hips. Lift and lower. Working the backs of the arms now. The elbow is the pivot point. So the weights go straight to the sky and then your elbows bend. So lift and lower. How are we doing? Good. Hang in there. Let's go 5. For 4, we're going to pulse the weights and the hips. For 3. For 2. Hips lift. Weights down, little pulses. Impulse. So elbows bend. That means little pulses. Impulse. 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 For 10. For 9. For 8. For 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2, and roll it all the way down. Lovely. Take those feet to the outside edges. Windshield wiper. Beautiful job. Nice work. Okay. We are going to bring the weights back to the sky. Let's bring both legs to a tabletop position.
All right, we're gonna do pullovers here. So just with the arms are straight. They're gonna go straight over your head and straight back. If you could touch the floor, I would prefer that. If you can't, that is totally fine. Keep those ribs down, go as low as you can go. So the weights are just going straight over your head. Go ahead and right back up. Keep the ribs in place, keep the belly engaged. You can always put your feet on the ground if this is an uncomfortable position in tabletop. Root the spine on the floor. Good, let's go for 3. Good, and 2. We're gonna add a little bit of core here. And 1, both arms up towards the sky. One leg, opposite arm goes long. Here we go, dead bug, reach the leg. Opposite arm, opposite leg reaches away from each other. Active through the core, you can always modify and tap your toe on the floor instead of reaching that leg long. So pay attention to where your body needs to be. Pulling the belly in, good, reach. And reach. Pressing that spine to the mat, solid through the core. Let's go 5. And 4. For 3. For 2. And 1, hold it right here. Now the legs are gonna go shoot towards the sky, the arm's gonna go over your head and right back down. If you can advance this, bring the legs in front of you or bring the arms above your head, you're welcome to go at that 45. Pay attention to the spine, press it into the mat. Otherwise, the legs straight towards the sky as the arms go overhead. Breathe. So I'll do the full variation right here. The modification, bend and straighten. That's totally fine. Let's go for 5, strong belly. For 4, hang in there. For 3, for 2, let's hold it, weights down, legs out wherever you're at for 10, 9, 8, pull the belly in, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hug it in, beautiful. Keep the weights in your hand, bring your left foot to your right foot to the floor, your left leg to the sky. So nice, long leg, your left hand is on the floor, your right hand up towards the sky. So here we are, opposite arm, opposite leg, your right foot on the floor. We're gonna open to the side and close to center. Good, maybe point open, flex center. Really solid through the core, using those weights. Now for the shoulders, for the pecs, keeping the shoulders engaged in their sockets. Breathe, open and close. Nice. We're gonna find some circles in 3. It's gonna get a little complicated, 2. And 1, find your way through center. We're gonna circle down and around and center. Circle down and around and center with the weight and the leg going the opposite direction. Do your best. If you're not coordinated, it's all good. Just keep moving. Nice. Other direction, circle down and around and center. Down and around center. Let's go 3, for 2. The last one, brush kick down and up. The weight goes overhead and lift. Down and up, down and up for 4. I'm gonna just pivot myself. For 3, we're gonna add on into and 1. Bring the leg towards the floor, the arm up overhead for just a moment. Reset yourself. We're gonna lift, so I'll do the modification first. We're gonna peel the right shoulder off the mat if your right hand is in the weight, and then reach it here. So we're gonna peel, or leg is long here. So I'm peeling my shoulder, whatever arm has the weight. We're gonna peel that shoulder blade off the mat and lift that opposite direction. Modification, the knee is bent, it goes long, or right here, or you can keep your head on the floor and do the same thing here. Whatever works for you. I'm gonna do the full variation, curling. Good, that little oblique action here. Crunching opposite arm, opposite leg. For 3, good for 2, and 1, hold it, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, bring that in, lovely. Weight in your left hand, keep that right or your left leg bent here. leg to the sky, arm to the sky. I'm gonna pivot myself so you can see a little bit here. We're gonna open to the side, point and flex. Point out, flex. So it's like a little fly and a leg drop out. Keep those hips nice and stable, nice and controlled through that belly. Good, open and close. Good, I'm gonna run out of room in here. I'll pull myself back just a little bit. Let's go for 4, 3, 2. We'll find those circles. And 1, come through center. We're gonna circle down, and I can't go very far, so you guys do a little bit more than me if you can. Circle down and around in center. Good, I'm running out of room, so let's go 3, 2, I'm kicking things, and 1 other direction. Circle down, out, and center. Your head stays on the floor for this whole thing. Let's go 4, for 3, for 2, meeting in center, and 1. That leg is gonna come down, the arm goes over your head. I'm gonna resituate myself down and up. Lift and lower, lift and lower for 4. Strong bellies for 3, for 2, and 1. Hug it in. We're gonna do the opposite crunch. So that leg goes long or it can stay bent. The other arm up over your head. We're gonna lift the same weight, same shoulder. Lifts and come down. Nice. You can always bring your other hand behind your head if you like. Lift and come down if that feels better for you here. You can just kind of pivot on that elbow. Lift and down. Good. Lift, crunch it. Let's go 3, for 2. Last 1. Let's hold it. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and break. Nice job. Take those heels outside of the mat, windshield wiper, beautiful work. With your weights, you can always omit them. We're gonna do some roll-ups. So it's gonna be a little bit more challenging. If you already struggle with them, go ahead and ditch your weights. We're gonna bring weights up overhead if that is an okay starting position, or you can have your weights just above you, pulling the shoulders down. The legs are long, you're welcome to bend them as well. Lifting the weights, tucking the chin, rolling, peeling the spine, lifting, lifting, lifting. With your core, can you lift it all the way up? Good, rolling all the way down. You can also flip your palms upside down if you like. Rolling down, maybe the weights go up and over your head. Keep your belly engaged, or using your thighs, you can grab the backs of your thighs to lift you up. Whatever works for you. Let's go a few more times, really engaging through the belly, lifting, lifting. Nice, 2 more times, rolling down, tapping, rolling up. Nice. Last time, we're gonna just come halfway down and lift. Halfway, so now we have those weights in our hands. Let's come back to a row and press. Nice, strong bellies. If you need to bend your knees here, totally fine. Let's go 5. Whew. For 4. Nice. For 3, I'm getting warm. And 2. Let's hold it right here, little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up. Set the weights down for just a moment. We have one more thing to do. Roll forward on our core, that is. So grab one of your weights. We're just going to alternate that weight passing underneath one leg and then the other leg. So lift and lift. We're leaning back a little bit here. Strong through your belly, passing through. Nice. And lift and lift for 10, for 9, for 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Roll it out. Roll it forward. Release that spine. Nice work. Weight set aside. Let's go ahead and rock and roll. We're going to flip ourselves to our bellies. So rolling on your spine. Feel free to use a little momentum if that feels good. Rolling it out. Good. We're going to flip it all the way forward. Before we come onto our bellies, let's take a few rounds of cat-cow. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, round. Inhale, drop and lift. Exhale, round. Good, neutral spine here. Let's bring our knees back, our hands forward, press forward into a modified plank position. And then slowly pulling the belly in. Let's slowly, really slowly, elbows tuck, lower your belly all the way down to the floor. Lovely work. Hands are gonna come to a goalpost position. Your gaze is gonna look down, and we're gonna lift the arms up and bring them back down. So your head will go for the ride here. Lift and lower. You guys keep going. I'm gonna take my sweater off real quick. Lift and lower, really working into that spine. Very nice. Good. So right here, lift and lower. Let's go 4. For 3. Really lift those elbows to squeeze those shoulder blades back for 2. And want to hold it here. Bring those arms back down toward your sides, palms face down. Let's lower and lift. Good, and lift through that thoracic spine. Breathe. Good, lift. And lift. For 2, let's hold it here. Lift everything. Can you lift those legs as well? Hold, hold, hold. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Make a pillow here. Just the legs go. Lift and lower. Squeeze into your glutes. Really lift those thighs off the mat. Lengthen through those legs. Lengthen through those knees. You got it. Squeeze into your buns. Lift. Lift. Breathe. You got this. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. We swim it. Swim, swim, swim. Just the legs. Upper body's relaxed. Strong through your belly. Certainly strong through those glutes. Swim, swim, swim. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep it up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Bring your arms to a T shape. So completely out to your sides. Roll over onto one side. Maybe you start with your right. Kickstand your leg. Put your cheek on the floor. Stretch out the pec. Stretch out the spine. Good. Take a nice deep breath. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to your belly. Lengthen the arm out to the side. Roll over into the shoulder. Cheek to the earth. Foot to the floor. Take a moment. Stretch it out. Breathe. For 5, and 4, for 3, and 2. Last one. Come all the way back down. Lovely. We're going to do one more belly exercise. So hands underneath the shoulders a little bit here. We're going to lift everything up. Bring it out. Bring it in. Come down. So lift. Legs open. Arms reach. Come out and down. We lift. We open. Come in and down. For 5 more. 5. Good. And 4. Hopefully you guys have more space on your mat than me. And 3. And 2. Hang in there. Last one. Let's hold it up. Hold, hold, hold. Bring those arms back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant your hands. Knees are wide. Press it back. Child's pose. Beautiful. For 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's roll it on forward. Let's take a few cat-cows here. Dropping the belly, lifting the heart. Round through your spine. Nice job. We are going to find a nice strong plank in a moment here. Nice neutral spine. Good. So let's bring your hands to the front of your mat. Let's tuck those toes first. Keep the knees underneath the hips. The first one will be a hover. The second one will be a full plank position. So if you need to modify at any point in time, you're welcome to just drop those hips forward and stay in that plank position. You can also come onto the forearms. So here we go. Lift those toes or lift those knees, tuck your toes. Draw the belly in. We're just going to hold this. Breathe. Good. If you want to shift a little bit, you can. Draw. If you want to make this a little bit easier, you can drop the knees and then lift them back up. Drop them and lift them, or hold. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Quick child's pose and tuck your toes. Press it back. Lovely job. Nice. For our full plank, we normally are on our wrists, so let's come onto our forearms. The forearms are actually harder though, because our center of gravity is closer to the floor. So if you want to do it on your hands, you certainly can. Forearms down, let's get it going. Lengthen those legs out, drop those hips down, strong through your belly. If you need to drop to your knees here, that's perfectly fine. Let's shift forward and back, flexing and pointing through our feet. Just 30 seconds. We're really, really solid and strong through the belly. Breathe. Flex and point. Good, probably about 15 more seconds. Keep the spine long, gaze towards the floor. Good, really solid in the shoulders. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Press it back, child's pose. Take a rest. Nice job. Let's roll it on up. We are going to come to our little standing segment. So we don't need our weights, but you just need your body and your chair. So grab your chair. I'm going to bring mine closer here. See if I have space. I'm going to push it away. All right. So standing towards your chair, we're going to bring our ankles underneath our hips. I think this will work. Ankles underneath your hips. Hinge forward here. So once you're ready, once you get yourself up and ready, going, that will be here. So we're hinged, ankles underneath your hips. Make sure you have enough space. We're gonna do our quadrupeds today on this chair. So you can be on your fingertips if you would like, or your hands. Let's do your right arm, your left arm, and your right leg. So we're gonna reach here. Opposite arm, opposite leg, soft bend in the standing leg. Let's go, breathe. Pulling it in, reach. I want you to really press that heel back. Nice. So this is a little bit different than being on the mat. Challenges that standing leg a bit more, and challenges our core in a different way, but it's a lot more gentle on the shoulders. Good. So kind of pick your poison here, and we reach. Really pulling in, making sure those hips are nice and even. No wonky hips, no lifting here. Good. Straight towards the floor. In and out, really solid. Let's go for 4. For 3, we're going to take little circles with the arms and legs. 2. And 1, bring it out. We're going to circle around through center. Circle around. So we've done these on the floor before, but now we're doing them standing. A little bit more challenging. For 3, for 2, and 1. Whoop, the other direction. Make sure your chair is not sliding like mine. Let's go 4. For 3. For 2, hold it right here. Hold, hold, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, just the hand comes down. We're gonna pull that knee in, press it out. Good, so your weight can be on the chair, that's fine. Work into your booty. You can also do this at a higher point. If you take a higher point on the chair, if that works better for you, take it there. Totally fine. Breathe, press. It's going to be a longish a little bit. Good. Working into your buns. Really press that heel back. Be deliberate with your movements. Pull the belly in. Let's go for 4. For 3. For 2, lengthen that leg out. We lift and lift. Actually, let's bring it all the way down towards the floor and then lift up towards that nice neutral position. Lift. And lift. Good. That standing leg should also be burning. Let's go 4. For 3. For 2, squeeze. Hold it upright here. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. So from a side angle, making sure right here, trying not to come down with that leg. Right here. Bend and straighten. Pulling the belly in, really cinching in. Controlling through that spine. Good. Bend and straighten for 3. For 2. And 1, point your toe, little circles. Circles, try not to lift that hip. Breathe. Hoo-wee. 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse. Good. We'll take a little stretcher after this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Forward fold. It should be gentle on the chair. Press your booty back. Shake it out. Ah, beautiful. Roll it on up. We're not quite done with that side. That was just a little rest. Hands back on the chair. Lengthen up. If you need to come a little bit higher, please do. Listen into your body. All right. So fire hydrant, soft bend. We're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Working the outer boot, that standing booty, that standing glutes of that standing leg should be burning. Lift. Nice. We're pretty close here. Breathe. In this position, that is. Let's go for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Lovely. Bring it in. We're going to transition. Left hand down. If you're facing me, we're going to come out right here. So we're in like a modified, really modified side plank. We're going to lift and lower. So if I'm facing you guys completely sideways, really just my fingertips, I should be able to balance here without much pressure. So that shoulder should get a little break here. Down and up. Soft bend in this one. This toe turns out a little bit. Good. Lower and lift. If you're not coming as high as me, that's okay. Good. I have a lot of practice. Good. Really work into those outer hips, although I'm slightly out of practice. It's been a minute. Good. But I have done a lot of these. So take your time. Do your best. Let's go 3, for 2. Hold it right here. Point your toe. Flex and point and flex. Hang in there. Point. Let's go 2 and 1. Point your toes. Baby circles. Circle. Circle. Really squeeze for 3, 2. Reverse. Here we go. 5, 4, 3. We're going to flush it out. 2 and 1. Bring that knee in and kick. In and kick. Yes, this is the last of this little bit. Let's go 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Hold it. Let's come all the way up into a plie. We're going to take it nice and wide. So away from the chair, down and lift. Let's flush it out. So knees are wide. Make sure the knees are right over the ankles. None of this. I don't want this. I want it nice and wide, wider than your mat. So here we go. Up and down. Good. I stepped back just so you guys can see my whole body, not just my torso here. Good. Squeeze into the glutes. Let's go 2. We're going to be more meaningful with our arms in a moment. And 1 right here. Bring it down. Little ballet arms. Bring it in. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Good. Down and up. Work into those thighs. If your range of motion is less than mine, that is a-okay. Maybe you're just right here. Maybe that's what you got today. Good. I hope you're breathing hard. I'm breathing fairly hard with all my chatter over here. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Nice. It's hard work. Don't kid yourself. Nice. Down and up. Working those inner thighs. Let's go for 4. For 3. For 2. Let's hold it right here. Little pulses. And pulse. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. Taking those arms opposite directions. Coming down. Lift. And the other way. So working those obliques. Yep. Ballet-esque. Like I said, a little bar action here. Bar style training here. Got it. It's Pilates Fusion. Engage through those inner thighs. All of these practices, bar, yoga, Pilates, they overlap a lot. Good. Let's go for 4. For 3. For 2. We're going to pulse right here. Little pulses. Impulse and pulse. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. Last but not least, on this side, arms reach long. We sink it down. Whoo, little circles. If you want to stand higher than me, but I encourage you to go lower. Breathe. If you got lower than me, go for it. I'm not super low here. Breathe. Working into those shoulders. Baby circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse, other way. Strong, strong arms. Breathe, breathe, solid through those glutes, solid through those inner thighs. We have a whole other side I'm sure you guys are super excited about for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Beautiful. Heel toe in. Shake out the hips. We're gonna go to the other side. So I'm gonna flip my chair the other direction. Try not to kick anything. All right. Figure out where you need to be. If you're like, I'm really struggling in my upper body, and my low back, feel free to take it higher. That's okay, all right? Hands down. Here we go. Opposite side. I think it'll be, yep, because I went that way. Out and in. Here we go. And press. And press. It's a little bit a longer bit than I was expecting. Good. Out and in. I just kept making you go. And reach. I'm going to pivot myself just a little bit here and reach. And reach. Let's find those circles in 2 and 1. Nice big circles out and around. Let's go 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Whoop, and the other direction. Good. Circle it out. Oops, my chair is wonky. Let's go 2 and 1. Hold it right here. Hand down, lengthen up. Go, we're gonna pull it in, press it out, pull it in, press it out. Soften in that standing leg. Make sure it's soft. I don't want you locking out or hurting that knee at all. Let's go for 3, for 2, and 1. Lovely. Lengthen. Here we go. Down and up. We lift and lift. Squeeze into your buns. Make sure your spine is not arching. The upper body is staying solid, really solid through those shoulders. Let's go 2 and 1. Bend and straighten just for 10. Good. And 9. Breathe. 8 and 7. Try to keep that knee up as much as you can. 6. I know you're getting tired. I am. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Push it back real quick. Pedal it out. Shake it out. Press the chest down. If you want to give your arms a little bit of a shake, feel free to release your spine and kind of do a little forward fold here. Lovely. Roll it on up if you're down. Let's continue. Fire hydrant. Hands on. You can also be on your fingertips if that feels better. Lift and lower. So wherever you're at, lift and lower. Solid, solid through that glute. Good. Not too many here. Let's go for 4. Squeeze your buns for 3. For 2, we're going to take it to the side. And 1, if you can just pivot here by all means. If you need to reset yourself, down and up. Good. So you guys keep going. There we go. Yeah, lift and lift. Once again, like I said, fingertips, you should be able to balance on that leg. So our center of gravity is right here. Good. Lift and lower. Arm can be up, it can be on your hips. Your gaze can be down, it can be up. Really what floats your boat here. Lift and lower. Let's go 4, for 3, for 2. We find that pulse. Pause and point and flex. Point and flex. We are close here. For 4, we have 1 more set of plies. 3, 2, circles 10 each way. Point your toe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, flush it out. Bend and press. Bend and press for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Come all the way up. Shake those hips out. So good. Way to stick through it. I'm going to trip over things. All right, let me move my chair. Let's come on back. Bring it to that plie. Here we go. This time is going to be a little bit different. We're going to plie, come over. Whoops, find your balance. Plie to the other side. Plie down to the other side. Plie, arms just float. Good, just switching it up just a little bit with the arms, with the legs. Let's go 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. We'll find it in the middle right here, down and up. The arms are just gonna come to the sides this time. Breathe, good. Hopefully the shoulders are chatting a little bit. I want them to be working, not painful, but working. Good, for 5. Breathe in 4. For 3, we'll hold it down. And 2. And 1, hold it here. Palms flip up, palms flip down. Palms flip up and down. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. Lat pulls, bring those arms up over your head, down and up we go. Pulling those elbows down towards your sides. Good. Good, press down, reach to the sky, work those inner thighs. Good, for 10, 9, 8, 7, I'm just counting not reps, but time. 6, 5, slow time. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's pulse it right here. Pulse and pulse and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it together. Lovely. Shake it out. We have one more set of squats. We are going to use your chair for that since we have it here. So here we are. Stand sideways. You're going to sit down. Lengthen those arms. Come all the way up. Press those hips forward. Come down and press. Toes are forward. Good. Really squeeze the buns as you rise. Just a little tap with the glutes. If you want to use a couch, it's a little bit lower. Feel free to do that. Good. Really solid through the core. Pull it in. Press those arms back. Nice. Pull those shoulders down. Let's go for 4. Breathe. We're going to hover in 3. Good. And 2. Little tap. And 1 right here. Buns are just kind of like a hover sort of over it. Really solid through those thighs. You are resting a little bit for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Forward fold. Just fold over. Bend one knee and then the other. I'm going to come over here. Good. Let's just hang heavy here. Sway side to side, releasing that spine. Beautiful job, everyone. That is not easy. Good, let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Find your way back through center. I want you to shift forward and backwards a few times. Good, for 2 and 1. Let's come all the way down to your hands and knees. Let's take some cat-cows, drop the belly with the heart. We are going to take a little bit of time for a cool down today. Stretching the legs. Good. And 1. Nice. Coming through center. Let's go ahead and roll it on up. Step your left foot forward to the outside of the mat. Pressing. Actually, the first one, let's just bring the foot to the center of the mat. Press those hips. Tuck the pelvis under. We're going to lift the same leg that's back. It's going to lift up. Really tucking this pelvis under and then reaching up and over. Looking up towards the sky. Take just a moment. Get that nice side body stretch. You'll get a little bit more in that hip flexor as well. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Let's bring those hands down towards the earth. Heel toe that foot out so that your arms are on the inside. Let's lengthen that back leg, so walk it back even more. So let's sink into the hip, untuck your toe for like a dragon lunge in yoga. Good. Just holding here for a moment. If you want to come to your forearms, you can if you're really flexible. Good. Maybe wiggle out through the hips a little bit. Take a breath. And then take that hand, the forward facing knee, and just give that nice twist. Look over your shoulder. Breathe. Nice job.
Let's come through center. Let's press it back real quick, toes towards the ceiling. Get that nice back body stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll up your spine. Let's bring the knee back. Step it forward. That first one will be that pelvis tuck, reaching that same arm up towards the sky, the other one down. Good, really getting that side body stretch. Tucking that pelvis. Breathe for 5, 4, 3. Feeling that nice stretch, the intercostals stretching out. 2 and 1. Bring it down towards the earth. That toe walks the outside. Hands plant. Walk the back knee back. Then untuck your toe. Sink into it. We can all stay here. If you want to drop to your forearms, by all means. Finding that dragon lunge. Feeling that nice stretch in the inner thigh. Good. I haven't done any of that bar or like chair stuff in a long time. It's a doozy. It gets ya. Good. Let's take that knee, press it out, look over your shoulders. Nice. Bar class is a love-hate relationship with me. I love taking the classes, but I absolutely hate the movement sometimes. They're pretty intense. They burn so bad. Good. Come on forward. Press it back, toes towards the ceiling, but they do really work the body. Good. Getting all those muscles that you didn't think that you had sore. Good. And let's come onto our seat. Let's bring you can bring your left ankle in, your right one out. Good. Let the first one, we're just going to fold forward for a moment. So coming forward in alignment with that ankle. Good. Taking a breath here. Trying to keep the sits bones on the floor. And then working ourselves over to that side. Stretch it out. Good. A little active through the quad helps that hamstring stretch a little bit more. Roll it on up. Let's bring your left hand behind. Lift your hips up for a nice little arc. And then bring it on down. Let's just go right to the other side. Stretch that one out. The ankle on the inside. Let's hinge forward to start here. So just reaching in front of that ankle. I'm going to grab a sip of water. My throat is very dry. Good. So just hinging here. We're just forward with that ankle. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walking over to that foot now. Maybe grabbing your toes, grabbing your ankles, getting that nice side body stretch. Settle in. And bringing yourself on up. Bring your hand behind you. Lift your hips to the sky for a quick arc. Exhale back down. Let's go ahead and cross your legs. Sit up really nice and tall. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, twist. Moving through that spine, looking behind you. Go and then inhale through center. Exhale, twist. Looking over your shoulder. Nice work. Inhale through center. Exhale, release. One more time. Exhale, hands all the way through heart center. Close your eyes for just a moment. Take a nice deep breath. Sigh it out. Release any excess energy or stressors that you might be holding on to in your body. Thank yourself for being here, showing up today. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to guide you. I will see you next Thursday. Thank you for hanging in there, for rocking it. Apologize for my fumbling words today, just a bit tired. So